This is World Trade Center 1. It was the North Tower. To save time, we're going to focus just on this tower, as they both fell in the same manner. But we'll also take a look at Tower 2 in a moment. Does this look like a building collapsing? Or does it look like a building exploding? Let's slow it down so we can take a good look at what's happening. Notice the streamers of dust trailing upward from the falling pieces of building. That's not smoke nor ash. The lower floors weren't on fire. Pay attention. Those pieces of the building are turning to dust in midair as they fall. Focus on this piece here and watch it all the way down as it turns into dust while it's falling. When the collapses were over, there weren't two piles of 110 floors on the ground. Everything, both buildings and all of their contents, were turned to dust.
God! Dang it! Look up behind you! Look up behind you! Jeez! Look! Right! Over the right!
Help me, Jesus!
The next morning, Peter Jennings asked George Stephanopoulos, "What happened to all the rubble?"
Stephanopoulos is down in Lower Manhattan today. George, I don't know if you heard a little earlier me raise this question, which was actually raised by ABC's Jackie Judd as we look at these areas down below and the video of where the towers used to stand and where is all the rubble gone. And have you been able to, is there any way you can answer that question?
I'm sorry, Peter, I didn't get the question.
Okay, I apologize. Jackie Judd and several other people keep asking us, when you look at where the towers used to stand, there is surprisingly so little rubble. Where did all the rubble go?
It's a very good question, Peter, and I have asked some people who've been doing some of the rescue and recovery work this morning. If you look behind me, you can see the very remains, the skeletal remains of the World Trade Center. And one volunteer, Robert Gerlinski, explained to me the reason there's so little rubble is that all of it simply fell down into the ground and was pulverized, evaporated.
Simply. Pulverized and evaporated. Simply. The next night, another news program sought to tell us what we should believe happened to the towers.
Engineers at the firm that built the building's best guess to account for the missing 1,200 feet of material from each tower is that large portions simply vaporized into the dust that rained down on New Yorkers immediately after the collapse. It was that powerful.
Get out of here!
We're talking here about 43,600 windows, 600,000 square feet of glass, 200,000 tons of structural steel, 5 million square feet of gypsum, 6 acres of marble, and 425,000 cubic yards of concrete, turned in good part into a cloud, says environmental medical doctor Stephen Levin.
I was astonished at the degree to which solid materials were turned into pulverized dust as a consequence of that building collapse. I think it was striking.
Simply vaporized. Simply. Both towers and all of their contents just turned into a vapor. It's a free country. You're free to believe that the upper 20 floors of both towers crushed the lower 90 floors and all of their contents into a vapor, and then those top 20 floors continued to crush themselves into a vapor. You can continue to believe whatever crap you want in order to accept the official story, but it's a lie. It is a big lie. This occurred on our watch. We are responsible for allowing this to happen. We shouldn't push this off on our kids and our grandkids. And if you do choose to continue believing the lie coming from the TV, when it goes against what we can all clearly see with our own eyes, then you need to know that you are what's wrong with our once great nation. If you love this country, pull your head out of the mud. Quit believing what your filthy, lying God box tells you to believe, and start using your brain. All this might hurt your head at first, but you can handle the truth. And the sooner that you accept the fact that we've been lied to about 9/11, the sooner we can take our country back and make it right for our kids and our grandkids and for the future.